What's up, everyone? So today's the last day that we're probably going to be going out. Oh, thank you, Mama. We're just going to go out somewhere local and kind of just do our thing. I already submitted my first trail for Onyx, so we are officially an Onyx trail guide. Now that I've already done that process by myself and figured out how it works, we'll go and do some trail recording on our own. Probably a lot of the content that we're going to be getting from this point on. One last photo shoot of the truck and the last stage that it is for 2024, and then 2025 we can start doing new stuff to it. And then probably end the day off with some hiking with the pups because they need their exercise as per usual on Sundays. Yeah, so I think it's a big yawns. I think it's a pretty good way to end the year. So let's get it started. The section of trail that we're recording for Onyx today goes from 542 all the way to Iron Pipe Road. The beginning of this trail is extremely tight. You will be getting pinstriping, but that's nothing new to the New Jersey Pine Barrens. This trail covers all of the usual suspects that happen in majority of the Pine Barrens trails. Really tight trails, overgrowth, scratching up your truck, the occasional ruts, the whoops, the mud holes, the water crossings. It covers all of that. The one thing that's kind of strange about the whole trail guiding thing and recording the trails out here is that like a lot of these like not well-traveled areas are like incredibly wrong on the map. But then if you look at Wharton State Forest's new updated map, it's not. It's considered an unimproved road or just an unmaintained road that you can drive on. So I guess it's good that we come out here and we actually, you know, record these trails and get them up, because if you just went on Onyx and you were looking for places to off-road, this trail wouldn't even be available for you to do. So unless you had Wharton State Forest's new updated road map, then you won't even know you could come back here. To be honest, I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't. It's very tight trails. Pretty much the whole time your vehicle's getting scratched up by branches or thorn bushes or anything like that. And I feel like a lot of people that I talk to that come out here with very expensive, at least the overlanding crowd, they come out here with very expensive rigs and they put a lot of money into the paint and stuff like that, and they just really don't want to get it all scratched up. Where me, I purposely got an older Xterra so I can do stuff like this, because, you know, I feel like all the really cool stuff on the East Coast is just very like dense trails to get to remote places. So, you know, it's all forest, it's woods, it's not out in the desert, nothing's wide open. And the great thing about out here too is like a lot of these trails, like, I'll be honest with you, majority of the section that I've driven so far on this trail, you could probably do with a Subaru Outback, like a Wilderness or some kind of thing like that. Like not even like a, you know, like a crazy SUV. Now when you get to some parts of the trails, there are some pretty big ruts and some, you know, mud and water crossings and things like that. But usually they all have go-around trails that you can just simply just drive around it. So I feel like out here it's very friendly to everyone. Now I wouldn't say come out here in just like any car and just start blazing through trails. You obviously have to be smart and think about what you're doing to not get yourself in a bad situation. And I would also say it's also very important to not come out here by yourself if you don't know what you're doing. I come out here by myself quite often because I've been doing this for years. When I was younger, in my teenage years, when I first got my license, all the way up until my mid-20s, and now I'm just recently getting back into it because I feel like there's a lot of fun stuff that can be had with it, really just getting to travel. It's been raining a lot here, and we finally got out of the grass, so there's no more whoops or just dry holes. Things are finally starting to get filled with some water. Like I was saying earlier, these trails that I'm recording today aren't the most popular and most used trails in Wharton State. So I was coming across a lot of branches, down trees, or things going across the trail. So I tried to clear them up as I got the opportunity and chance to.
Every so often I have to get out and take a picture of the trail just so I can upload it when I submit the trail to Onyx. Just like I was saying earlier, you can see in this clip to the left that there's a bypass around this hole or water crossing. You'll see in the next clip as well. So you can either choose the harder route and have fun, or you can go around the bypass and take it safe.
Yeah, so a lot of times when I come up to these things, I always like to get out and just check them out, especially if I'm by myself. They're very misleading sometimes. You can't really tell how deep it is until you're going through it. It's not too bad. It is real muddy though.
Real muddy was a correct analysis because I got stuck right in the mud hole and really just couldn't get out. I was in 4 high and I didn't switch over to 4 low. I didn't think it was going to be that bad and I needed to. But with a quick adjustment, got on out of the situation. That was a close one. Sometimes that happens and you just got to kind of take a step back, reassess what's going on, just change your attack and just go. Be smart. That's it. The challenges are what make off-roading fun to me. It's not about, you know, how fast you can go through stuff. It's how you can get through things that normal cars can't, and that's why we build these things. Now, I did go get a drone, so I don't have to do this, get out of the vehicle, walk over, set the camera up, walk back stuff anymore. But it was supposed to be really windy today, and I've never, you know, flown one before, so I wasn't trying to have my first time flying my new drone to be, you know, destroying it. I was really enjoying myself on this trail today. I thought it was a lot of fun, had a little bit of everything. It's also been really cold, so the fact that it was randomly 70 degrees on this Sunday was almost like a gift to end the year. This low clearance fallen tree could probably be a hindrance to somebody with a really high lift or a really big build, but it's not me. So that's the end of the trail that we just recorded for Onyx. As you can tell, we had some fun, got a little muddy, got some dirt on there. Baba, did you have fun? Did you have fun, love? They're hyped to go hiking soon. That's what they're the most hyped for. It's a good boy. This is the best boy ever. This is the best boy ever right here. Yes. Oh, I love you, buddies. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go get this thing out of 4 low. We're gonna go find a nice open area where the pups can kind of go to the bathroom and do the thing, and then I'll do an overview of what's been done to the truck so far, what I like, what I don't like, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I want to do coming up in the future in 2025. All right, so I just let the pups out to go to the bathroom, you know, because they've been cooped up there for a little bit for the trail, and I just want to take this time to kind of go over, you know, everything on the truck. We'll do like a full go around here. She's looking good. The X is looking great. Valkyrie is on demon time right now. Do you see her? It's like impossible to keep the camera still. So the traction boards, I only really used like once or twice. Did I need the traction boards every time I went out? No, absolutely not. Just the 1 or 2 times that I did need it, but it was really nice that I had them. So I'll probably keep them on there just because they're conveniently on the truck. And God forbid I ever do need them, they're there as a form of recovery. That's fine with me. The lift, the 3-inch lift from 4x4parts.com, huge. Trails when this thing was stock. I was slamming the back bumper on pretty much any rut I would go into. You know, I would go into a rut, I'd go down, just boom, I would just slam directly into it. And but yeah, the Bilsteins are fine. I have the 4600s, not even the 5100s. They're doing great. I don't really see me upgrading those anytime soon. I don't do anything crazy enough. And on the topic of not upgrading things I really don't need to, the tires, the 32s. The 32s get the job done. I haven't had a situation where I was like, wow, I really need a 37. Oh wow, I really need a 35. And I'm sorry, but tires are not cheap nowadays. This set of tires, they're Venom Power, which, you know, to all the people that spend tons of money on their trucks and their cars, know that Venom Power isn't exactly top of the line when it comes to the pricing of tires. It's really budget friendly stuff. And that was like
almost $1,000 for 4 tires. So, you know, that's like a third of what I paid for the entire truck in tires. So, listen, they're doing the job that I need them to do, okay? And until I come across something where I'm like, wow, I really need 35s, I don't see the point. And you know, I definitely don't see the point in wider ones either, because I see a lot of people that run 35s, 37s, and they're like the widest tire possible, which I've seen plenty of things online of people doing, you know, research and seeing that the skinnier tires with the taller diameter are actually better, like the pizza cutters. So I think if I ever do go with a 35, it's probably going to be a skinnier tire, kind of like how my 32s are, just taller. And like I said, I don't really see a reason to really even need it. The 1552s, I think they make the truck look 10 times better on the truck. I really do. I think it makes or breaks this entire build. When I had this thing with all the stuff on it and it's just the stock wheels with the Venom powers on her, I mean, like, obviously it was like the same thing as it is now, but it just looks stock still. Now it doesn't look stock. Now it has some pizzazz to it, you know? Now it just looks a little bit better. And I've always been a fan of these wheels. I low-key really just wanted the wheels for aesthetics. Has nothing to even do with the performance of the truck, except for, you know, maybe later on down the road I can run some bigger tires if I need to. And with the whole conversation we just said, it's probably not going to happen for quite some time. What are you doing, crazy? This girl's nuts. She's a little psychopath, but I love her. That's my baby girl right here. That's my baby girl. She reminds me of Blue from Jurassic Park. She's my ride or die. She's my ride or die. That's pretty much everything I have on the truck. I mean, the awning's an awning. That thing's cool. Do I want a 270? Sure. Do I need a 270? No, not yet. The light bar, I'll be completely honest with you, the light bar works. It's just that I found out from a park ranger that they're not even legal here in Washington State. So that's why I always keep the cover on it. Only when I go out of state can I even use it. So it was kind of pointless. I don't really even need a light bar. I just wanted something to be able to see at night more, and I can't even use it. So I upgraded the headlight bulbs to LED bulbs, and they work good. They work just fine. I might do some pods or something for embers, just to have embers on the truck to see in low visibility. But besides that, like I said, really don't even need it right now. So my next big thing that I want to do for 2025 is a rear locker. I want to do some kind of off-road park. I know a bunch of people that go to them, like AOAA or Roush Creek, and they all say that they will not suggest me going because I have open diffs and I have no armor on the truck at all. I would like to put an onboard air system on the truck, run a rear locker, and then do like some rock sliders on the side, take off the side rails that I have now, just so when I go to any of the off-road parks and I go into any like rocky areas, it doesn't just murk the body completely. And then I'm probably still gonna run the 32s. I think the 32s with lockers and, you know, some armor. I'm gonna put a winch on the truck just for the sake of having a winch and the off-road parks, and that's really just about it. So I'm gonna run like a coastal front bumper so I can have a winch, the coastal, you know, rock sliders on the side, and then probably an ARB air locker with an ARB onboard air. So that's what I'm going with. And yeah, so that's it so far for 2024. Gonna go into 2025 and try to get some stuff done. So y'all enjoy your year, be safe, have a good new year. Look at this good girl. Look at this good girl. Hi. Oh, what a sweetheart. I love you so much. I love you so much.
Please like the video, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching Escapism.